the gymnasium, surprisingly, can be a great place to discuss your car purchase.
Mama always said you have to earn your meal.
The right set of wheels can give the pot-bellied an image makeover that'll up their wow factor even if they miss a few sessions.
So Angar,
Yeah, man.
here you bought a new Mercedes, bro.
Yeah, last week. It's a new S-Class.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's it working out?
It's awesome, man. Already been on 4 dates.
4 dates,
Yeah.
in a week.
Yeah.
This year I want to try and switch to some of the older Benzos. I mean, I don't
The
own
older
one
one?
yet, but I'm just thinking of kind of going back and picking one up under 10 lakhs here.
Can't be, man. It's not the older ones. It's like the better ones. Obviously, it's like much better. The new
Right,
S-Class. It's
because
like
of all the chrome.
yeah, the chrome and all the style. It's got class.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I
can't
still
match the
think-
old. Can't match the old one.
I think there's still something there in the old one.
Can't be, man.
We'll catch up next week
Oh,
and I'll
be-
give you my report.
Best of luck, man.
They've stood the test of time and still stand strong even in the face of upgrades and innovation. Families that own them can't let go of them even if they've moved up the ladder. And like the original Playboy, they'll still be a goodie magnet even if they can't stand anymore. So your search for the yesteryear's charm will bring you many, many options but still leave you confused. A tour of the Mercedes-Benz site will add to your hopes, but the search is just too varied. You must remember, the Benzos we're talking about came out before you had a mousepad to click on search. The best option is head to a veteran and you'd be pleasantly surprised.
Hi. Is this Mr. Dhawan's garage? Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. Do you run the show here?
Hi.
Your father,
Tell me.
Mr. Dhawan, right? And of course, you made your point very well with that Hathora in your hand, sir. Well, I'm here, Mr. Dhawan, in the whole world of all these new Maybachs and S-Classes to sort of go back to the yesteryears and pick up one of these old Mercedes, and my budget is under 10 lakhs. Is there a possibility?
Yeah, anything is available.
I've come to the right place?
Absolutely. You're here just to the right place.
Tutu Dhawan is a classic car restorer in Delhi who's been running his garage way before he ever thought he'd need a corner in it for something called the internet. His years of service towards making the skeletons of the past come alive have cemented him into the good books of many. Over here and in the garages of old veterans like him are you most likely to drive out with the class of Mercedes best suited under 10 lakhs.
Under 10 lakhs. First of all, what are my options?
You see, today classic cars can start off from 3-4 lakh and going sky is the limit. So, if you want a good reliable car, yes, in 10 lakh rupees you can get a very, very good reliable Mercedes-Benz, and it will be a Mercedes-Benz fully restored into original glory. I give a 2-year warranty along with it, which includes, its mechanical running, the body, the suspension, brakes, engine health, everything. In that 10 lakh rupees, you will have a car which is as reliable as any modern car, and least amount of electronics and least amount of any specialized mechanics that you have to go back to a dealer. Mercedes-Benz is one car which can last you couple of lifetimes, not only one lifetime, it can last you a couple of lifetimes. The good thing is you get full support in spares. There are still people who can restore them, bring them to their original glory.
If you could just tell me in specific 2 or 3 Mercedes that I could possibly get in the prices.
You see, ideally you could have a Fintail. Now Fintail started from 62, came up to 62, came up to 67. So you could have one of those fully redone vehicles, or a pontoon which started in the 50s till 62, and again they would be as reliable, and probably you can have a diesel 190 diesel or something.
So the Merc I set out in was a 1986 280S class left-hand drive, one that Tutu had been restoring. Spacious is the word here, backed by originality that speaks through the woody detailing. The dash, speedo and the seats put you in a comfort zone instantly. It took no time on my end to get comfortable with the fact that though it was 2011, sitting in this, I had the 80s chip on my shoulder, riding high. My first stop was to pick a relic of the 80s, who apart from being an original Benzo enthusiast, happened to own the car I was driving.
So Mr. Khosla here is basically what you call an old Mercedes enthusiast. Mr. Khosla, you know, in the face of all these new S-classes and E-classes and so many classes going on, and there are more classes in Mercedes-Benz than society. But in the face of that, you know, these old Benzos still kind of have that charm, you know, and you're an enthusiast who's had one for so much time. Basically, what is the practicality of having them today?
Very luxurious, very reliable, too much fun to drive, very easy to drive. You can see you're driving one right now.
Yeah.
These cars are way ahead of the times. Cars which were pre-99 had very little electronics, which is why in my books they're more reliable, like this one.
Right.
The cars which are post-99 have a lot more electronics, and their life after the 10 years starts getting a little tough. So my opinion, if you're going for a second hand, more than 10 years old is more reliable than less than 10 years old.
Love. Thank you so much, Mr. Khosla.
I think the term "been there, done that" fits perfectly with an old Benz enthusiast, for Mr. Khosla had no quirks whatsoever about letting me carry on to be the center of the world I was creating around me. Driving around the regal colonial parts of Delhi had always been a joy, but in the 280S I sure stood out.
No matter how new, the old still works.
The drive into the porch of the Imperial assured me that my ride had its parking spot.
कितनी सारी नई गाड़ियां निकल रही हैं। ये पुरानी वाली याद है आपको? है ना? इसकी भी आज तक इज्जत है ना? बिल्कुल वही सलामी दोगे मेरे को, चाहे एस क्लास नई वाली हो। अरे थैंक यू सो मच। मैं कॉफी ब्रेक के लिए जा रहा हूँ।
Thank you, sir.
So go ahead and give the old class a shot. You never know. In the pace of things today, it might just give you an old world character that'll stand out and keep you patented.
Well, so with that, you now know how to get your hands on a 3-pointed star for under 10 lakhs.